Sturgis trip number 2 is done. So it was my second trip to Sturgis, South Dakota for the South Dakota 2-day drift event. Somehow this event was better than last time, but car still having crankcase pressure issues. But it was an awesome event. It was so fun. I drove all day Saturday, half day Sunday because we drove back to Cheyenne Sunday. Trailered the car from Salt Lake to Cheyenne to Sturgis, back to Cheyenne, back to Salt Lake, and on the way out to Cheyenne the first time, I-80 East was closed, so that sucked because that was a 3-hour detour. And then also I blew a trailer tire, which is the first trailer tire I ever blew. So that wasn't fun, but thankfully it was like right on my exit, and the tire was like the center of the tire blew, so the wheel wasn't rubbing on the ground, so I just drove it to the shop to change it there. But yeah, so this was also my first event tandeming. So that was a ton of fun. Give us more. Oh yeah, work it, girl. got to tandem with a ton of people, including all the girls that came from Cheyenne and Colorado. So that was so much fun all weekend. Definitely a lot to work on still. I'm definitely noticed I'm watching the car more than where I need to be going, so I need to focus on that, so that way I'm not watching the car, because I notice when I do that I end up shallowing up and then I end up straightening, and it's just a whole cluster. It just messes up your whole lap. So lot to work on there. And the best part about this weekend, I drove all weekends and I still have 4 out of 6 tires I brought. I'm still on the original tires that I went on, and there's still some tread on them. So yeah, Sturgis is literally, the Thunderdome is the best on tires. It was so much fun. I've had a great weekend. I know a lot of people had some car issues, which really sucks. Hopefully everyone can get them sorted, and especially all the ladies before Ladies' Day in Colorado next month. So I'm going to try to make it out to that at PPIR. Had a blast learning how to tandem. Thank you for everyone who let me follow you and like lead for you. It was so much fun, and I can't wait to do more tandems at the Girls' Day next month. And yeah, it was a great weekend. I'm so glad I have so many tires left still. It's awesome. And I had a blast hanging out with everyone, and I can't wait to do it all over again.